Hi everyone, so this is going to be another video in my Face Chart Friday series that I'm doing here on my channel. And basically every Friday I come at you with another face chart that I found either online or on Instagram. This case is another one that I found on Instagram. It's by a makeup artist called Net Von Beezy. Or I could say that wrong, or Net Von Beezy. Anyway, Netvonbeezy. I will leave the link down below to her Instagram page. I believe it's her, yes, her Instagram page. Definitely go check out the artist. I will be crediting her completely when I post any of these looks and stuff and letting her know that I recreated the face chart. A lot of people recreate her face charts on Instagram. And yeah, so I saw this one and thought it would be a little bit fun to do something a little graphic. I've always wanted to do one of these looks, and I think I might have done one in the past. But yeah, so it was definitely what inspired this. So yeah, if you guys want to know how to do it and just watch it maybe for the art, please stay tuned, and here is the tutorial. Alright, so to start off, this is my reference photo that I'm referencing. First thing first though, I'm going to do the brows. The brows are a little bit more reddish toned, but for me I'm just going to go ahead and fill it in with my Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Brow in dark brown. A color that would work really good for this, if you have it, would be like an auburn kind of color. They are a little bit more wispy than mine, so I'm going to kind of fill them in like that. The thing that's great about this product is that yes, you can get that really sort of defined Instagram eyebrow, if you will, but you can also just kind of put a little bit of color through or use different techniques, different brush strokes to kind of get the effect that you want from it. So that's pretty cool. Alright, the next thing that I'm going to focus on is the contouring. For this, I'm going to be using the Kat Von D Shade Light palette, the sky right here. And I like using angled brushes like this. This is one that I got, but there's a MAC one that's like really similar. Try to really contour some edges in my face, my round ass potato head. So just looking at the reference photo, there's a good amount of contouring along sort of the sides of the head. So like up here. Obviously the deep contour in the cheeks, which I will blend out by the way. And then you can take it pretty far in because it is a face chart, so it's sort of translating only from this angle, not from this angle, if that makes sense. Keep in mind that I am replicating a face chart, so doing this for everyday makeup, not like you'd want to wear this weird graphic angle thing anyway, just keep that in mind. So this is all about the art and not necessarily about what is going to be wearable. And I really want this contour to be pretty dark, so I am actually using this color on my face. A lot of people are like, oh, that color is never going to work on pale girls. Well, it's going to work for dramatic looks because I'm going to make it work. So then once that sort of contour is laid out, the next thing I'll do is I'll go in with a smaller brush and I'll use the highlight powder, or colors, and I'll go right underneath that contour just to kind of clean that up. And then this look is going to require me to contour my nose a bit as well. You can see in the reference picture that there is some shading kind of right down here. Also a little bit through the crease because there isn't really any eyeshadow from what I can tell, so I'm going to go kind of into my crease. Oh, hello. Hello. So I am just gonna go right down the side of my nose, kind of into that hollow part. This does not ever look good on me, so I'm just letting you know. This is not something that I would do in my normal routine at all, but for the sake of this video, what the hell. And yeah, so right along the side of the nose is pretty heavily contoured. So I am going to figure that out. I'm also going to go in with a bit of one of the darker shades, so I'm using a little bit of a darker one, and that's going to go even darker in here as well. And then it also looks like to be some contouring going on sort of around the chin, which I will blend out, obviously. Also under the lip. and sort of under the nose as well. Okay, so now is when I'm gonna go in with the highlight. So I'm using a bit of the highlight shades from this palette here, and I'm going to dust that right here. This is just gonna be the matte highlight to start. And then I'm gonna go in with Vanilla Pigment from MAC. And I'm just gonna use this just on a fluffy brush. And that's gonna go down the center of my nose, that little dot on the chin, and then the cheekbones as well. Then also in the reference photo there is some blush going on, so I am just gonna grab one of my blush palettes, just this one from Coastal Scents, and I'm going to mix together sort of a neutral shade with also, let me look at this, with sort of a bright pink. I don't want like a bright pink, but I want kind of a shade in between. That's going to get applied pretty heavily underneath this because you do want it to kind of show through once we've applied all the lines and stuff. So there's 2 more steps with this look before we get into adding everything else, all the lines and stuff. So the next thing is lips and then also eyelashes. So for the eyes, I am just going to apply a thick set of eyelashes. These are Halloween eyelashes, but if you look in the photo, they're really full. So these are the ones that I'm going to apply. Also for lips, I'm going to use, I'm mixing Kat Von D's Berlin as well as Lime Crime's Cashmere. Now, the point that I'm filming this video is kind of after the whole Lime Crime scandal, if you will. Just want to point out, I don't know if I'm going to make a full video about it yet, but I am still going to use my Lime Crime video products in my videos, as well as like in my post and stuff, but I just want to let you know what it is so that you can get dupes, and there's a lot of different places that you can look for Lime Crime dupes, so just keep that in mind. If you're not comfortable purchasing them, that's fine. Just know that there are dupes for these products. So I just mixed the 2 together and it makes kind of a nude pink, which is exactly what I was looking for. So then once that base color is applied, the next thing that I'm going to do is I'm actually going to go into the center of the lip with just the lighter color. And then I am going to go around the outside of it with the pink. To just add the final highlight, just to sort of mimic the face chart, I'm just using a white face paint. And I'm just going to add in some like really defined highlight. Sort of just like that, so it actually looks like it's permanently highlighted. So then for the eyes, like I said, I am just gonna go ahead and apply those eyelashes and show you how to finish up the rest of the face. Alright, so then with the eyelashes applied, this is what it looks like before we start adding in any of the stuff. So yeah, I actually really like this look, period. I maybe wouldn't do such heavy contouring, but it's, you know, a pretty nice look before we go and fuck it up. For the lines, I am going to be using just a black water-based face paint. It's going to be the easiest. The only way you're really going to get perfect lines with this is if you sort of do it on paper, and it's not going to translate perfectly over to the face, but damn it, I'm gonna try. So basically what I'm gonna start off with is start in the center of the face and sort of branch out, and I'm gonna realize pretty quickly that my face is not symmetrical whatsoever. So I think I'm gonna start with my nose. Yeah, why not? Yeah, so this is gonna be really fun. So yeah, this is gonna take a while and it's gonna be fun, but why not, right? And I'm just gonna keep looking at my reference photo and kind of roughly basing it off of that. There is a bit of a line right here. That's a good look. And then these sort of make triangles. This and that. This and that. This and that. And this and that. Kind of. Yeah! Making a graphic shape. And then this kind of just goes up from here. So I'm just gonna do up the eyebrow. Okay, so now comes the really terrifying part, which is going around the eyes, which I didn't prepare myself for whatsoever. So from the looks of it, there's a line that goes kind of from here all the way up, and it's supposed to connect to that one, but it's not going to on my face. So I'm gonna do that. And it doesn't have to go exactly as the photo. We're just trying our best because everyone's face is different shaped, right? And I mean, no one's face is exactly how a face chart is. So like I said, I'm just gonna try my best. This is gonna go from the inner corner. Okay, so there we go. We made some points in there. There we go. The more little doodads you add in there, the better. I also think there's another line that goes right here as well. Alright, so then now I'm gonna do the messed up part underneath the lip. Slash on the lip. So I'm not gonna be able to talk through this, so I'm just gonna do it and try my best. Okay, so there we have it, folks. So that's kind of after all of the lines are complete. I am gonna go in with a Q-tip and just clean up a little bit of, I like fucked up right there. So I'm gonna clean up a little bit and then, yeah, kind of talk to you about how I feel about this look. Alright, so that is the final look. It's definitely a really fun one. It's something a little bit more creative and artistic, and it's a lot of fun. So try something like this out. Like, you don't even necessarily have to copy this face chart or recreate this face chart, but if you were to like just start kind of in the center of your face and map it out, it's really, really fun. Definitely makes my face look more symmetrical than it probably is. I know I do this a lot with one eyebrow, so this side of my face is generally a little higher than the other. One thing that I can say definitely as a tip, I would use something like a pen liner to do something like this. You might get a little bit more control than if you use a brush. So yeah, let me know if you like these kinds of looks. I think they're a lot of fun and definitely up my alley, and I knew I had to recreate this face chart even if it went horribly bad, but I think it went fairly well, given the fact that I don't have a 2D face. So yeah, hopefully you guys like it, and if you do, please leave me thumbs up and comments down below and stuff like that. It lets me know that you guys like these kind of videos, and until my next one, I will talk to all you soon. Bye.